Hello peeps, Sparky here, Matt Sparks. How you doing? Now, if you watched last Sunday's little Sundays vlog, you will know that I said I was going to be going away. Yeah, that didn't happen. Unfortunately, I had a bit of an accident with my car. Not good. I will show you a picture, if I can. In either, yeah, I'll put a picture in here of what happened, or the aftermath of what happened. I was travelling on the motorway, probably about 20 minutes left. I'd left 20 minutes, maybe not even that, maybe 15 minutes I've been driving. And had my car all packed up and everything, and was on my way. Really excited about getting away for a few days and seeing my friends. And yeah, travelling about between 60 and 70 miles an hour. And the bonnet of my car flew up and smashed the windscreen and stayed there whilst I was driving. So that was interesting. Fortunately at the time I was in the left hand lane, so I literally just put my hazard lights on and pulled over onto the hard shoulder. But if it happened a couple of minutes earlier, I was overtaking someone. I was going maybe a little bit too fast as well, so yeah, it could have been a lot worse, but it's still pretty bad because it looks like that my car may be a write-off, unfortunately, or a total loss, as my insurance people tell me. So that's not fun. And I didn't get to go away for the weekend, which is also not fun. So generally not a fun weekend, unfortunately. But, as I keep telling myself, it could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. So, what else have I been doing this week? Working a little bit. Not too much, because I thought I was going to have this time off. So I was trying Ultimate Vault Hunter mode on Borderlands 2. Because I've played Borderlands 2 for a while, and I like it, enjoy it, have fun shooting things. And I've been playing mainly as a sniper build on Zero, which I've loved, although true Vault Hunter mode I had struggled with to begin with. I found it really difficult to kill anything, especially like the badass mobs that you come against, or the ones, I forget what they're called, the ones that have the shields and they shoot around the corner of the shields. Yeah, as a sniper, those things were really tricky. You had to kind of use your special to kind of get behind them and then try shooting them. And yeah, it wasn't easy at all. And I did some research, and most people were recommending using melee builds for Zero instead of the sniper, because apparently that was better. So I tried some sniper builds, and generally for the general kind of bandits that you come up against, melee build was just awesome. It was just taking them all out. But as soon as I come up against like a boss, I think I got up to like Doc Mercy, it just annihilated me. I think he literally just one-shot me when I was trying to get anywhere. If I get close to try and melee him, he'd just smash me with his shield, and that'd be it. I'd be in fight for your life. And it's like, well, there's nothing else for me to kill. It's literally me and Doc Mercy. So, yeah, not good. And there was a mission I was doing, still with my sniper build, before that, which is in the Steam and Power building. We have to kill the 4 guys. If you've not played Borderlands 2, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. There's 4 guys you have to kill, and you have to. There's an option to kill them in certain ways. So I think one of us kill with a pistol, one's kill with melee, one's with a sniper, one's with a shotgun. They got progressively more difficult as I was going through, until I got to the very last one, which was to kill with a shotgun. And my gear's not bad. I had like a legendary shield, and most of my weapons were pretty good and appropriate for my level. So I wouldn't say I was necessarily under-geared, but I certainly was nowhere near being over-geared for it either. And yeah, I died so much that the mobs in the room behind me started respawning and coming into the room that I was respawning in, to a point where I would fight them, I would die, I'd respawn, and they'd still be in the same room, and I'd be like, oh no, and then it'd happen again. And when you die in Borderlands 2, it takes a percentage of your money away when it respawns you. And I went from having almost $2 million down to about 40 or 50,000. That's how much I died. So that's when I thought, this sucks. I'm going to go for the melee spec and try that out. Didn't seem to do much better with that either, so I thought I'd try something a bit different. So I saw that recently there was an introduction of a new character, Krieg the Psycho, who the little kind of story animation thing that they did for him, the little movie thing they did for him to kind of introduce him with the siren and his like inner monologue of being sane, and then him trying to get the words out as a normal person, and him just shouting something about a meat bicycle, and it just I just thought it was a really cool character, a really quite amusing character, and it's, yeah, it kind of fits well with the Borderlands 2. So I decided I would start leveling Krieg instead, which is what you can see behind me. Let's see what. No, that one. So I'm leveling in a mania build. Just trying out different things really at the moment, just until I get to a point where I can fully level out one of the skill trees completely, so I can get to the last ability. And yeah, it's pretty fun, just running around slashing people with axes and watching them go, and then you get all the blood all over the screen. It's good fun. Slightly violent. This is probably no more violent than the other characters particularly. I think it's just 'cause it's a bit more close quarters. But it's good fun. I'm enjoying it. And I'm not sure what level I am yet. 21? I think I'm 21 or 22. I've just kind of been power leveling it. I'm just burning through it. Playing that whilst rendering other videos at the same time. So yes, Dust went out yesterday instead of Friday, because obviously the accident happened kind of Wednesday night, and then Thursday I was ringing around insurance companies and stuff, so I didn't really get a chance to record anything until yesterday. I probably could have recorded it on Friday, but obviously with the stuff that's happened with the accident and stuff, I wasn't really in the best of moods to be doing any kind of entertaining or recording or whatever, however you like to put it. So yeah, that's why I left it until yesterday. I'm fortunate that I came away from the accident without any bumps or bruises or scrapes or scratches or anything really. I mean, the glass itself didn't shatter. If it had, then I might not have been quite as lucky. I mean, there are a few shards and stuff on the inside, like on the seats and stuff, and across the dash. But I didn't even acknowledge what had happened until after I was outside of the car. I just kind of reacted. I guess it's a benefit of playing video games, is you just kind of react to stuff as it happens when you're playing video games, and it was pretty much the same sort of thing. I literally just went, oh, it's happened. Hazard lights, pull over. And then I got out of the car and went, holy shit. So, yeah, bad times. But, yeah, so that kind of sucks, really. But Borderlands 2 has kind of taken my mind off it a little bit, and has been quite fun, so that's good. I haven't really watched any movies this week. I did go and see After Earth, though, like I said I was going to, on Tuesday. Not as good as I was hoping it was going to be, because I was like, oh, it's a Will Smith film. I like Will Smith. He's cool. But it was more of a Jaden Smith film, to be honest, with Will Smith as a supporting character, or actor, or whatever you want to call it. So, I'm not quite sure Jaden Smith's quite at the point where he can carry a film on his own, or like as a main character. I know he did very well in Karate Kid, like the remake with Jackie Chan, but he was at the right age for that, and I'm not quite sure. I think had he been a few years older in After Earth, it may have worked better for me, but I'm sure other people will have seen it and thought it was great. But yeah, I think just for me, he still looks a bit too young to be kind of in an action style role. I mean, most of it was okay, but just I think if he'd been a little bit older, it would have worked better, probably. So yeah, Superman next week, Wednesday. I'm hoping to go see Superman, which would be nice, because although I'm not really into Superman particularly, or DC for that matter, apart from Batman, because everyone wants Batman. I'm interested to see what they do with this new reboot, I guess, and Christopher Nolan's involved, and is it Zack Snyder? Is he? I think he's involved as well, and obviously he did Watchmen and 300. So yeah, and I also saw the trailer for the new Hobbit. Oh, that looks so good. Can't wait for that. And I also saw the trailer for a 300 sequel, which I was a bit kind of like, a sequel, really? Is this just like a rip-off? Like some small company somewhere has decided that they're going to do like a, oh, this is a 300 sequel, look, it's going to be great, it's about Spartans again. And I was a bit kind of like skeptical, because I'm pretty sure there's been like, I've seen like DVDs, like straight to DVD movies that have kind of played on the 300 name, or the 300 Spartans, I think it was called. And you're basically making the same movie or a similar movie on a much lower budget with a much weaker cast, and you're just hoping that people buy it because they think it's the right film, and it's really not. And that's what I was expecting it to be, but it wasn't. It was actually a proper full-blown sequel trailer, and it's got Eva Green and I forget what her name is. Is it Lena or Lena Headley? She plays Cersei Lannister in Game of Thrones, and she was Mama in the recent Dredd film. Anyway, it's got those two in it, and I think it's got like the Persian guy, with all the piercings and the jewellery and the stuff. I think he's back in it again as like the bad guy, I guess. He was the bad guy in the last one, so I'm assuming he's going to continue to be the bad guy. And a bunch of other people I didn't recognise, but have probably been in other stuff. So that looks quite interesting, and it'd be interesting to see what else happens with that. I think this has gone on probably far too long already, but yeah. So I'm rendering some more of the dust footage that I recorded yesterday. I try and keep some record more than just like one episode at a time, because otherwise it's just not practical otherwise. So yeah, I usually record like 2 or 3 episodes worth of footage, edit it and render it all, so that I've got plenty of time in case anything like, oh, I'm suddenly super busy. Not that that's ever going to happen, but you get what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm going to continue to level up my Psycho, because that's fun. I'm watching some Game Grumps, because for some reason I've never watched any Game Grumps before, and it's been pretty funny, so I put that on in the background. Yeah, I still haven't had an opportunity to get a bunch of my friends together all at the same time to be able to play some multiplayer stuff yet, but I'm still interested in doing that. It's just finding the time where we're all available at the same time to be able to do some recording, and getting my friend's internet sorted out, because his router is just like, no, I'm not going to connect to that person. So that's kind of annoying as well. I keep saying which means I should probably go, because I'm struggling to think of other things to talk about. So I'm going to go. Cheers, enjoy your Sunday, or what's left of it, or if there's none left of it, then I hope you had a good Sunday. If you're a father watching this, then happy Father's Day for today, because this is Sunday, Father's Day. And yeah, check back obviously for the videos, gaming videos, and I shall speak to you like this. See you next Sunday. Cheers. Bye. It's going cold.